so this is my 2-week postpartum update. I gave birth to a baby girl on August 6th via C-section, and she was 32 weeks. So she's an 8-week preemie. She is currently living in the NICU. We're not sure when she's gonna come home, but we're keeping our fingers crossed and saying our prayers that that will be soon. So if you missed my birth story or my first week or my 1-week postpartum update, I will link both of those down below in the description bar so that you can catch up. I also have a playlist with all of my pregnancy vlogs that you can watch if you are interested as well. But I'm gonna start with my postpartum update first, and 2 weeks out, I am finally starting to feel like my normal self again. Little to no pain at all. I'm feeling really, really good. I haven't been taking any medication at all, not even the Motrin. My blood pressure is back to normal. I did have preeclampsia, and my blood pressure after pregnancy went up really, really high, and my doctor had prescribed me labetalol, which is a blood pressure medicine. I was on 200 milligrams of that, and I took that twice a day. I had a 2-week postpartum update, or checkup, I mean, with my doctor to check my C-section incision. She said that everything is looking perfect, and that's when she decided to take me off the labetalol. And she said that I should be good to go from here on out, but if for some reason my blood pressure decides to go right back up, then I can get back on it. But blood pressure's been really good. My C-section incision does look really good. It's not bulging anywhere. It's nice and flat, but it is really hard. Like it's just very, it feels very tough underneath the incision. And my sister and my mom both had C-sections. My sister had one a few years ago, and she said that her scar felt really hard for like the first year. So I'm sure mine will be hard for a really long time. And while my incision itself is flat, I have it's kind of like my skin hangs over it a little bit, or there's like an extra layer that's kind of wanting to sit over it a little bit that pushes out. I'm hoping that's just like extra weight from the pregnancy, and once my belly goes down completely flat again and I get back to my pre-baby weight, I'm really hoping that that goes away. It's nothing major, it just creates a little shadow that I don't like, but we'll just have to see what happens with that. One thing that I forgot to mention in my my 1-week postpartum update was pooping and constipation after C-section. You are a little bit constipated after birth regardless of whether you have a vaginal or a C-section delivery, but with the C-section, it's rough. I highly suggest taking stool softeners for as long as possible, like the max amount you can a day. I'm no longer on them 2 weeks postpartum, but I was taking them the first part of the week, but I haven't been on them in about 4 days now. But I highly recommend that. It took me till day 5 postpartum to be able to go to the bathroom, and it was painful and really rough for the first 5 days, so up to 10 days postpartum. It was rough. I would just sit there and I just would feel like I had to go, I'm sorry, this is so TMI, but this is crap you gotta know. Literally. Just due to the surgery and all the medications and stuff that you're gonna be on, your body's gonna be asleep for a while, so it takes a little bit of time for it to wake up. So you're gonna be constipated for a while, and then the first few days that you do eventually start to go to the bathroom, it's not gonna be easy and it's not gonna be normal. It's very uncomfortable, but like your doctor or your nurses will tell you, it's really important to get up and start moving around, drink lots of water, take stool softeners religiously, because even when you go home and you are prescribed pain medication, they're very, they'll stop you up. So just take stool softeners and eventually things will get back on track. I was very anxious and felt sort of depressed during my pregnancy. I honestly thought that it was just a lot of nerves and a lot of things going on because I had the miscarriage beforehand. I started feeling so much better and so much more less anxious towards the end of week 1. And then now being in week 2, I just feel 10 times better. I honestly think that something with this past pregnancy was just so wrong. Not only was the placenta bad and I had gestational diabetes and preeclampsia, but I just think there was some huge hormonal screw up going on due to all of that, that gave me like gestational depression and anxiety, because I literally struggled every single day. And I wish now that I would have brought it up to my doctor, because I now know that that was just 100% not normal. Things that would make me feel so anxious and so bad during the pregnancy like aren't even phasing me now. To anybody out there, if you are feeling that way, whether you feel like there's a justification for it or you feel like you know why you're feeling that way, just be sure to really bring it up to your doctor. I regret not bringing it up to mine. I wish that I would have let her know how I was feeling and to quit making excuses for myself about just being nervous about the pregnancy and stuff, because while I do feel like that was part of it, I do feel like a lot of it was just 100% out of my control and not to do with anything, like no outside source or anything. I think it was all just internal and just something to do with the pregnancy. So if Kevin and I decide to have another kid right now, I want nothing to do with the idea after this whole experience. But if we do and I start feeling that way again, I'm 100% going to bring it up to my doctor right away, because I can, now that I feel so much better, I just know that it was not normal for me to feel like that, and that, yeah, there's just no excuse for that. So be sure to bring it up to your doctor if you're feeling super anxious, if you're feeling depressed, anything like that during your pregnancy, because there is gestational anxiety and gestational depression. So be sure to bring it up if you're feeling anything but yourself. I had really bad headaches this week, and I had headaches towards the end of week 1. I just forgot to mention it. I have not had a headache in a couple of days, but they were so bad. It was just like postpartum headaches, like your body just went through a whole lot of changes. Your hormones were all over the place. I know that that's what that was, but they were it was so bad. And you know, anytime that I would get a really, really bad headache, I would check my blood pressure to make sure that it wasn't like preeclampsia related or anything like that. And it wasn't. My blood pressure was normal. It was just all the hormones and stuff. But honestly, it really sucks when that kind of thing happens, because Advil or Tylenol or anything like that does not work. So I had a headache for almost 48 hours straight, like a few days ago, and it was horrible. It was awful. It was like migraine status. It was terrible. But luckily the past few days I have not had any headaches. Also, the sweating at night is so much better. It is nothing like it was the first week. The first week it was awful. It was like I would wake up in a swimming pool of sweat. It was disgusting. I do wake up some mornings and I'm a little clammy, but nothing like I was the first week. So thankfully the nasty sweatiness is getting under control and it's getting so much better. Weight wise, in case you missed my first video, I gained 21 pounds in my pregnancy, and the first week I lost 12 of those pounds, and I lost 2 pounds this past week. So the weight loss is definitely slowing down, which is totally normal. I don't expect to lose 12 pounds every week. But so now I'm at a 14-pound weight loss. So I'm only 7 pounds away from my original or my pre-baby weight. So, and I honestly think that those last 7 pounds are like straight up fat, because I can tell I carried a lot of my extra weight and fat in my belly this time, and it's not cute for me. Like, I'm not used to that, and a little bit in my legs as well. So, but I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm only 2 weeks postpartum. That will go away. I'm not working out. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to wait until my 6-week postpartum checkup to get the clear from my doctor. With my first pregnancy, I didn't wait at all. I was really active during that pregnancy. It was just a completely different experience from this pregnancy. Plus, I had a vaginal delivery, so I was working out 3 weeks postpartum with no problems, but I do think that that was way too early, because it really did affect my milk supply, I feel like. Speaking of milk supply, pumping is going good. I wanted to talk about 2 products that I started taking. Well, one is a new prenatal vitamin. This one's from the Honest Company. Both of these are from Honest Company. I've never tried any of the Honest Company products, but I did sign up for this 2-part bundle that I'm going to get every month. plus a diaper bundle, but I'll talk about that in a minute. It's really important postpartum to take a prenatal vitamin, especially if you are breastfeeding. So I am taking the Multi-Complete Prenatal Once Daily Vitamin from Honest Company, and these have like a little vanilla flavor to them. And then I'm also taking the Honest Company Lactation Plus. Now, I've only been taking these for almost a full week now, so I can't tell you for sure if this is working or not. I'm sure, just like anything, it takes a little while to get in your system and help you out. But I am taking these, the prenatals once a day, the Lactation Plus, you take 2 capsules a day. But I signed up for these on the Honest Company website, and what I didn't know until I went and looked around for these was that you can sign up for bundles and you get kind of a discount, and they automatically send them to you once a month. So you don't have to, like if you run out, you don't have to go out and order these. They just automatically send them to you once a month, and they just automatically draft it out of your bank account, and you can cancel it anytime. There's no contract. Same with the diaper bundles. Now, right now, Lainey's in Preemie diapers. Honest Company does not have Preemie diapers, so I just went ahead and started on the newborn to start our collection of diapers, because last pregnancy I had tons of diapers saved up. This time I didn't even buy a single pack. So the diaper bundle, you get 6 packs of diapers and 4 packs of wipes for $80, and it's sent to you every single month, and it's automatically drafted out of your account every month, which I think is awesome. I did not try Honest diapers with casein, so I'm curious to see how they go, but what I love about them is that they have tons of prints. So it's not just like your plain old white diaper, like such cute prints, and they just came out with new fall prints. Oh, they're adorable. So I've started those, and I got my first bundle now, so I've already gotten it in the mail. So I'm starting to stock up on the newborn diapers, because I'm not sure how long she's going to be in Preemie diapers, but I don't expect her to be in Preemie for very long. But that is it for my update. If you have any questions about my update or questions about my experience postpartum that I didn't mention already, just leave a comment down below and I will get back to you on that. Now for Lainey's update, she is doing so good. I'm so proud of her. She's doing so good. She gained half a pound in her second week of life, which I was super happy about. The first week she did lose 3 ounces, which is totally normal. She lost 3 ounces, she gained those 3 ounces back and then some. So as of Saturday, her exactly 2 weeks after she was born, she weighed 2 pounds 8 ounces. So she had grown by half a pound. And I had also found out that she had grown a little over half an inch in her first week of life. They measure the babies every Monday. And then her second week, she gained more, or she grew more in length, and she is now 15.4 inches. So in just 2 weeks, she's grown almost 1.5 inches in length and gained half a pound. So I'm super, super excited. If she keeps up this half a pound weight gain for the next few weeks, she's gonna be at 4 pounds in no time. So I'm super excited. She is currently at 23 milliliters per feed. So 23 milliliters, 30 milliliters is a full ounce. And she started having trouble with her blood sugar, glucose levels, so they were testing her every 3 hours. Her sugar levels are better, but they had to tweak her feeds a little bit just so they didn't have to keep her IV in. Nobody wanted her to continue to have her IV. So she does have a feeding tube, and she was getting fed over a 30-minute time frame every 3 hours. Well, to keep her blood sugars up, they decided to slowly feed her over a 2-hour time frame. Then she'd have a 1-hour break and then get fed again for 2 hours. That was just because she is so tiny and she doesn't have any body fat on her, so her body wasn't processing the sugars like a regular sized baby would. So they said that once she put on a little bit more weight, that they wouldn't have to feed her for that long. So I'll update you on the rest of that in her 3-week update, 3 weeks postpartum, and let you know if they changed it, how much she's getting fed, all of that stuff. So she's doing really, really good. We're just really, really happy and just cannot wait for her to come home. They are starting, she hasn't started bottles yet. She's gonna get her first bottle next weekend. We thought that at 2 weeks old she would get her first bottle, but they decided to wait another week. So she's getting her first bottle at 3 weeks old. So I'm really hoping that that goes well. They said that they do 1 bottle a day, and she has to feed it in she has to finish it in 30 minutes before she can go on to 2 bottles a day. So they do 1 bottle successfully, then 2, 3, and 4. And then after 4 successful bottles a day, they bump up to 6 and then to 8. And once she can successfully take 8 bottles a day, she gets to come home. So I'm really hoping in the next few weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks, she'll be able to come home. I honestly think in maybe like 3 weeks, she should be able to come home. And I'm like so ready for her to come home. There was a lot of days this week that I got really emotional leaving the hospital, just because like I just want her home so bad. So like when I would leave and get in my car and drive away, I would just cry because I'm just sad because I want her to be home. But I know that her being in the NICU is the best thing for her right now. I just want her to be home so bad. So that's really it for our update. I wanted to ask you guys something. So originally when I started my channel, it was all beauty, and I'm just like a makeup junkie. I love everything beauty, skincare, like all of that stuff, and I really enjoy making those videos. But after I started making my pregnancy vlogs, I've noticed that a lot of my subscribers now are more interested in my mommy videos and my baby videos. So I would still love to do beauty videos, but of course I only want to make things that you guys want to see, and I've really been enjoying doing these baby updates and stuff. So do you guys still want to see some beauty videos, like my favorite products, makeup I'm currently using? I need to declutter my makeup, so do you want to see like the makeup that I'm keeping, the makeup that I'm getting rid of? Also, how do you guys feel about like daily vlogs, like not vlogging every day, but maybe like 1 vlog a week, like day in the lifestyle, where you like just follow me around me and Kaysen, watch me get Lainey's nursery together and get everything set up for her and bring her home, and kind of doing like a day in the life kind of vlog, maybe once or twice a week. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I'm kind of interested in doing that, but I don't want to put the effort into it if nobody cares. So let me know what you guys think about all of that. And yeah, that's it for this week. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I make videos every week. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.